Alright, this is our, what is it? Shoot. It's like fifth and final regular league match of season 34. You're facing against Akuchi. And we have a board here. I think standings wise, I'm looking at probably needing 5 or so wins to get to have to be playing another match, which, while not ideal, is kind of the thing I'm trying to do. Playing the other match not being the ideal thing. Anyways, we'll mostly be looking to not demote, because who cares about winning? This board is advanced for grand markets. And we probably open double border guard. Or, yeah. Advanced for grand markets. I suppose you can, like, pick up hordes or something and go Duchy Duke from there. That sounds about right. Fortune Tower, huh? I feel like you want to do border guard because of the collision case. It might be off. Let's do it. Okay. Grand market number 1. I guess he's looking at the fortune teller in hand and deciding what to do, or what. Or I could be looking at no actions at all. Okay, we do not see the other border guard. That's kind of annoying. It might get skipped over. Nope. He ends up with 2 grand markets to my 1 going into the shuffle. That's not good. That's not particularly the goal here, though. Well, they are, but... border guards, sure. Here we play the border guard, I guess. We do try to find that grand market. Should be for like 2 more border guards or something. Or proc border guard. I don't know what the procession's really doing. You gain fortune tellers, you gain... It's just... awesome. This is definitely not what we want to be seeing. We'll just not draw my action cards and lose that way. That's a good way to lose. He plays border guard. That's interesting to me. So he's going to try to bring up torture stuff. I could take like an envoy here. That's not great. Could just be like a fortune teller. I could try to do proc of my own. don't think building's terribly valuable though, so it's not. Whatever. You're gonna be behind on all sorts of stuff. That's good. See if there's like a procession. I can imagine that. Might also just get like completely eaten up by the piles. Fortune teller, maybe. I don't know. There is another grand market down there. We don't care, I think. I think we're just going to advance both of these guys. And here, pick up a horde, maybe. I don't really know. Block something. Fine. Top deck an estate. Fine. Just gonna buy province. He might. Torture. Okay, so he is really trying to build up this thing. I think here I'm just gonna take Horde Grand Market. I don't know. Maybe I do get snapped up by torture, but he's gonna prop the torture. Might just win this turn also. That would be kind of annoying. I guess he's not quite gonna do that. Deck is working somewhat better than I expected. I guess he gets like advance. This was going to be a misread of the board. Oh well. Let's take like Vagrant Duchy. Unless there's something of a sustainability question. I don't know. We're just gonna win this turn. That would also work. I'm guessing this is just going to be a win right here, fortune tellers. Okay, yeah. Alright. Fine. Whatever. There were no chances in that one early, and it's not like the deck I built was going to win anyways. Or building his deck wasn't going to win anyways. Oh. This board. Not much in the way of actions. You'd like to build up to this control thing, but you're never really gonna manage it. You do need to be kinging a lot of caravan. But we're starting off with ambassador. That usually goes caravan ambassador on boards where you can do that. So I think that's what we're going to end up doing. Keep buying caravans. Because he's figuring out what he wants to do on 4. Hopefully he buys Sea Hag. No, Potion. Potion would be probably the best. Just the second ambassador. Fine. Whatever. Hopefully you don't see either. Be so lucky. Okay. I'm about to trigger a shuffle. I can throw a second ambassador in there. I could also do something like an expedition. Since it's either going to be ambassador or caravan. We know he's about to be playing an ambassador, so it excludes something. Let's do that. I'm getting to play an ambassador every turn, which is good. The bad news... No. I need to... I think it's better to have more caravan. Let's just do the estate. Hopefully we'll get around to returning. Oh. Yeah, that. This could be silver. This could also be like an expedition that I really don't need. Getting up to King's Court here would be nice. King caravans. Takes a caravan. Okay. Oh, he already had a silver from sometime else. I could be like return to take a caravan. I'm not seeing a caravan here is a little annoying. So either return 1 to King's Court, return 2, I guess take a caravan. That seems like the move. So I'll at least theoretically end up with more draw. A little bit worse trashed, I think. Okay. Balance consideration. I guess we want to be probably playing at least 2 of those. I'm just going to return 2 coppers this turn, I think. There's not much in the way of buys that are inspiring me. So let's just get 3/3. As much as there are balance considerations, or as much as balance considerations aren't really a thing, they also kind of are. And that I do need to be drawing each turn. This would just be a gold, I guess. Could go with Haggler. Be like King Bridge Troll next turn. Sounds decent. If I can get there. Always the if. I mean, surely you hit 7 here. Yeah. I'm gonna leave that. I think so. Yeah, let's leave that. Now it's trying to put a king's court on a caravan. It's going to be a little bit of a exciting exercise. Okay, he doesn't get to. He might just put it on an am then. It'll be sort of annoying. We get to put it on a caravan, so that's nice. Bridge Troll, Haggler. And what do we need to hit? 6. That's going to be a big help. Bridge Troll, Haggler. This is like 8. 8 doesn't do me a whole lot of good until next turn. Potentially. It's going to be another King's Court Bridge Troll pair, I guess. It could be like King's Court Bridge Troll, Cellar. Sounds okay. So, just to make sure everything goes right. Might have been worse considering another Haggler, though. So not sure exactly. I can get King's Courts down to 3. I don't think that's going to be good enough to win. I'm not going to have 15. We're really hoping to king this turn. Oh, I could possibly hit 15 if I get a copper. Right, 8 plus 4, 12. No, that's not 15. If I king Bridge Troll, in addition to Haggler, I'm looking at winning. Bridge Troll Cellars. Oh. If I king 2 Bridge Trolls, I can get up to like 7 buys. So that's definitely possibly looking at enough. Also with the Ambassador. If I king Ambassador, I could like return 3 Bridge Trolls or a couple King's Courts. Oh, things to keep in mind. I guess I only have 2 King's Courts, so that's not going to happen. ambassadoring sellers would be the thing. So let's start this way, I think. Yeah. Now I figure out if I can win. I'm not going to need that many buys. Right. So, like, if I, like, go return 3 sellers, there's also this 3 king by 4 kings courts thing. I don't know how viable that actually is. I think we should focus on bridge troll sellers. Anyways, I can get... That's a bridge troll as the last card, I'm pretty sure. Let's start this way. Yeah. I do like bridge troll haggler. How many buys is that getting me to? 5, 6, 7. It's enough. If I can produce enough money. So that would be like 3 bridge trolls, 3 hagglers. That would get me to what? 8. Sounds like enough. I think. 7 buys. All right. Over to his start. I guess I should. What have we here? Not a whole lot of draw. But there is plus buy and there's peddler. So you're doing a little bit of that at least. Start might be like dungeon engineer. Just try to pick up a lot of ironmonger. Sounds fine. Yeah, there's like a bunch of filtering. There's peddler, there's plus buy, and storeroom. So there's something to build at here. So he's gonna go double engineer off the 2-5. Or he can go engineer dungeon. That's true. Oh, this will be 2 ironmongers, I think. Rebuy engineer. Next turn I'm hitting 4. Just sub-ideal, but yeah, dungeon misses. Yuck. Yuck, yuck. I guess we'll make this a border guard then. Haven. It's probably better. Hard to say. Let's do the border guard. Could also just do a repeat of game 1 where I don't draw any of my action cards ever. That'd be fun. I guess he's considering a buy right now. I need to throw a dungeon into this next shuffle that I am going to get to next turn. I'd kind of like it to... This is pretty much forced to be a dungeon. Unfortunately. He'll get to a nice set of peddler buys. Like ironmonger, something peddler, just an ironmonger peddler, even. Ironmonger, 2 peddlers, all valid options. Great. So I'm gonna need storeroom. Let's put that in. I guess a cartographer. Not finding the dungeon last turn. Bottom deck again. That's bad. Yeah, just being something like just another storeroom. Yeah. 2 peddlers here. I want this action for sure. This can just be a storeroom and then 2 peddlers. Sure. It would be cool to play a dungeon every turn. I'll admit that. It'd be like really, really cool. like's happening over there. Gonna do here? Just take 3 peddlers. The province. It really should just be 3 peddlers, though. I'd really like it if you were to leave me. Okay. It's probably not gonna help much, but. Deck. Guess we're gonna have to keep this here and not trigger this shuffle. Do a pair of ironmongers. Just play that. Okay. Things that could be going better this game is not being a turn and a half behind. Things that could be going worse this game is I could be playing the wrong deck. I could have actually not seen any of my action cards, instead of just mostly not seeing them. Ugh. I'm looking at duchies, aren't I? I don't think there's much of a point in keeping the engineer around other than 2 points. That's a little bit of hope. That is significantly reducing the amount of hope. Different orders, something like that, I think. I don't really want to have that shuffle happen, do I? This is 9. It's not a great number. They look like duchy silver. It's actually genuinely kind of annoying to see the estates so early. Like, normally you'd like to be discarding them with dungeon, but I don't know that I could really get away with doing that. Or I'd rather see them as potential draw, and then I can always get rid of them with a different dungeon later. That's the end for him. That's good. Might just end up taking a province. We do have 2 piles out, which means Duchy Duke's possibly not gonna pan out too well. That's a good thing to see. That is also a good thing to see. Something like that. Let's go out to the end of this. It's stuck at 8 again. Could just be a province. It's kind of weird at this point. I could do something like Duchy Silver also. Again. Man, how do I keep seeing these estates on top? I'm desperately trying to have him not hit a number that's super easy for him to hit. 8. The idea is that I need to be hitting 10. Not really a good thing when you're not really drawing and you don't really have money. He still has an engineer around. Yes, that's notable. Gain another dungeon, I think. Stopping here is a little weird. He doesn't have any silver, so that means he's staying below 8, which I guess means he's going to buy Duchy. Just kind of an odd decision. Probably not enough to do anything close to saving me this game, but it is an odd decision. He's just trying to straight pile dungeon. That's kind of interesting. I do like silver. Find a storeroom, jeez. Let's have a good turn. Let's hit 12, but let's not find our plus buy. That's gonna work real hot. That could have been Province Duchy there. Could have been. But no, he's just going to find the engineer and win, I guess. Well, he needs to find both engineering and a storeroom. So, it's not guaranteed, but... Oh, man. How does that happen? Unbelievable. Bottom deck 2 storerooms on the essential turn. Yep. I mean, he just wins here, right? Engineer for a dungeon, buy 2 dungeons. Yep. Game sucked again. Let's try this again. I guess I should say GG to him. This is ugly as hell. Well, let's start mask. There's not really a whole lot to do here, actually. This is mostly just going to be masquerade money. You can kind of try to draw mask coin. Oh, this is a huge advantage to silver. Maybe trying to hit, what, 5 vault? That's probably worth it. Or we could just do this, right? Or we could just have our masquerade miss. Great. That's just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I mean, it's recoverable, but it's just so annoying. We'll see if we can manage not to pass an estate here. That would be just perfect. Because not passing an estate is everything I've always wanted to do in this game. As he's thinking about what to buy on 4 or 5. Awesome! I love not passing estates. Gold. Jesus. This is so bad. So bad. So bad. So bad. Man, what did I do? Oh boy, I get the estate back. Gold. Awesome. Can't pass me an estate anymore. That's the good news. Are you really thinking about passing me something other than a copper? That was kind of weird. Oh boy, I get an estate back. I mean, I guess the nice thing is that I have been sort of hitting my price points. But oh gosh, it's just kind of annoying. I had a copper. I'll take another gold. Gold is good. Helps you buy platinum. Doesn't have a coin down. I'm not sure if we're going to want to play with another coin or not. Might just trash out the mask, like, first opportunity. Or trash out the third mask. I mean, the good news right now is that I'm hitting platinum. Bad news. There's not a whole lot of bad news, I guess. Things will be going a lot worse after that start. I have a little more copper, I think is all. Oh, he didn't see his mask with the estate. I mean, it'll be coming back, but still. This is actually a really good sequence for me. I might want to pass mask here in case I get the estate. Let's actually do that. Okay. That's not good. Oh well. I'd rather have platinum than a mask, though. Guaranteed platinum than a mask. So let's see. Third platinum here, I guess start greening next shuffle. What are you gonna do? Throw Ig at me? Fine. Throw Swindler at me. Annoying, but mostly fine. This game has way too many micro decisions. Way too many. Ooh, I get an estate. How exciting. What are we considering doing here? Passing me mask? Maybe. If you're really desperate to hit platinum, and that's what would guarantee it. But, I mean, you pretty much know you're going to get copper back. State's gotta be the bottom card. Unless he thinks he's going to do another set of drawing, which he shouldn't. So the state's gotta be that bottom card. Otherwise this should be easy. Or he thinks keeping the estate's going to end up being valuable. Also possible. It's just like, at some point you just make a decision, right? What are we doing here? mind-bogglingly. Third gold. Alright, well, I'll be happy to take another platinum. This is I could pass this estate back. Let's not do that for now. I might actually just trash it out this way. Or I can try to keep it for a little bit longer. It's a little bit ambitious, but let's go ahead and keep it. I passed copper on the last turn, or I did trash copper that turn and then didn't. I didn't trash copper and then did, so that's inconsistent. It's kind of irrelevant, but it annoys me to do something like that. Did he not reach colony? Yes, that's what the pause is. That would be the main explanation here. Yep. In that case, we're fine passing a state. I do get the estate back, but at this point we're trashing it. Yes, he's down to 3 masks. Let's see, this is a good thing to trigger. Oh. Now he's gonna go for it and win. Hey. Go for it, win as I miss province. Awesome. Yay! He misses. That's good. I guess we pass mask here. Might get one back. Okay, I do. This gets to be another duchy buy. I think I may as well keep the mask. Well, now I lose. losing games. Let's go. Alright, well, I want to win at least one of these last two. Preferably both. Bridge Night Watchman gets me to Sentry. That is eventually what we want to be doing, is big bridge turn, Scholar Fueled. He gets to start with Sentry. That's good. That's just wonderful. I hope it bottom decks. If there is justice in this world, it will bottom deck. Probably not justice in this world, though. We should see a turn 3. Good news, you didn't see it turn 3. University's probably a little on the slow side. Talisman looks at some point valuable. Should we really take that long to play it along? Hitting 2 stinks. Okay, naturally we don't find the Sentry. Do I want to keep the bridge? Probably not. Ideally, we would get back to the Night Watchman and just do a whole bunch more discarding. Take another acting troop. Okay. What did I just do? That was not the correct thing. That should have been card coin. Okay. I do need acting troops. I think I like Talisman now, though. And discard everything. Or at least those. Card action here. Probably draw a state. Just the worst thing ever. Okay. Keep those 3. Sure. Maybe we can trash some states. We've actually trashed the same amount. That's kind of convenient. Do I try to find Night Watchman here? Maybe. What's my alternative? Number would be 5. It's not terribly appealing. Could just take a pair of Sentries. Or like a pair of Scholars. Or like 2 pairs of acting troops. That sounds terrible. take a pair of sentries. More pawns. That's great. That's just great. I like taking more pawns. I just absolutely love the idea of taking more pawns. Everything I've always wanted to do involves taking more pawns. If he can, he might end up... Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Taking out the acting troops there may have been something that could have been wise. Just do this. Good news is I don't need that many actions. I don't think. Takes another bridge. Okay, we are finally getting to trash. Out. Let's see. What do I want out of these? Like card coin. Say card action. Bridge. It would be really nice to have these last two acting troops, but I also kind of want draw. So... let's do the last two acting troops, I guess. And yeah, I'll take some pawns with them. I don't know what kind of numbers I can actually hit this turn. Well, alright. He's not hitting much of any numbers either. That's a good thing. That's actually a very good thing that he's seeing, I guess, in a state in hand. That makes this turn a little bit useless, you could say. On the other hand, I need to be... I mean, I really need to hit 4 somehow on my turn, which... it's doable. It's just gonna be potentially a little bit dangerous. Or it's not guaranteed with things as they are in my deck at all. That'd be 4 with talisman and bridge that I'm talking about. Sentry had worked a lot better. Sentry had worked better for him earlier. The pair of sentries would have been a pair of scholars, and he would be well ahead. But it didn't. I guess I take this for card coin since that guarantees the thing that I want. Yep. Second bridge would be real helpful. No. I'm gonna do scholars, more guardians. He has 2 bridges, which is... Oh, he doesn't have talismans, right? Action coin. Okay. How many bridges can I take? Well, it's going to be at least 1 pair, isn't it? It's going to have to be at least 1 pair. I guess there's a decent chance that he just wins here. Suppose I could have also done talisman. That doesn't help at all. I guess we stop there. Can we take a pair of guardians without issue? No. I could take a pair of talisman without issue. Other than the fact that I probably don't draw. Or a pair of silvers. Three, 4. It doesn't lower the talisman, would give me, a lot more gains. Let's do that. Okay, we see a scholar. That's great. I almost don't want to play this, how he thinks he can win. Right. I guess he can. God damn it. I wonder if I take those for buys, or if I was just being a complete moron. I can just do guardians and pawns. Okay. I think I was probably just a complete moron. Find out. Oh well, here I get to open vampires, so that's good. And do I want a native village with it? Probably. Maybe not. No, I don't think I could have gotten enough. Is it a lot like 8? 2 more buys. I doubt it. Or maybe just take a province. We can delay the inevitable loss. Okay, open smithy silver. I suppose I want the native village so that they can both miss. Awesome. Do I even set aside here, or do I just mission? Okay. That was slightly fortunate. That doesn't gonna do much for his turn. We can pick up here for the vampire. Let's do that. I guess I'm gonna want a silver. Oh, goody omens. That just makes my day. Could take Bazaar off this. Could take another smithy also. The draw is probably possibly more valuable, is what we would say. Let's do that. Famine, discards, smithy, great. All the top decking ones. Bazaar, I guess, guild. It should be Bazaar. What am I actually buying? Let's throw the guild at it. I believe that is a smithy. So I'm a little bit hesitant to set aside. Oh, okay, well that helps. That does not help. It does the opposite of helping. I guess hexes aren't supposed to be friendly, but ugh. Might pick up here then. Okay, we get a bit of a turn off. So I could do like mission native village right now. Seems fine. And try to get something going. Okay. I guess 2 set aside. That's great. There's not a no treasures button, so I have to buy mission here. Oh, I can just end buys. Oh, let's buy a mission. This can be another guild then. Oh well. I'm sure I'll be berated for the missed win last game if there was one. What are we doing? Can we just, like, trash a card, please? Like, I just don't get it. Pick up here. I'm not gonna keep a turn going, so actually, yeah, let's just pick up. This can be like mission native village copper. That seems fine. We'll gain a bazaar. Or a smithy. Let's do the smithy. I actually like the idea of keeping one of those set aside, so let's just do that. Okay. The missioning becomes less valuable right around now. Discard color. At 3 buys. That could be like mission copper, gain bazaar merchant guild. I'll just try to bat those out in the mission turn. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see where he goes from here. Okay. Misery. Ray. Totally what I wanted. I don't know why his turns aren't working. It's a little weird. think he's trashed enough. Side. Pick all of it up. Okay, so this can be mission silver copper. Gain bazaar. Gain merchant guild. Merchant guild set aside is good. I can take out the rest of the copper here. Let's not do that. I guess our major concern is that he is a little bit better on payload, maybe? I don't know if that's actually true. Be like bizarre copper. Envy, that is unfortunately impactful. Man, why is this turn's not working? I don't get it. I'm really disturbed by his mission turns not working. Whoops. How did I miss an action? That's kind of embarrassing. So we could like go something like mission bazaar, 2 coppers. That seems pretty okay. And what do we gain? He is up to 5 gains next turn. Which means this can be like another merchant guild and maybe another bazaar. I'm not really feeling the need for a 5th merchant guild. But I do have villages in abundance. Well, yeah, I am feeling the need for a 5th merchant guild. This turn's not working, has me a little bit freaked out about mine. Okay, just like that. Let's leave it. And I think I'll just bat out the native village here. So, I guess, good thing we picked up the extra bazaar over our merchant guild for this turn. I think I'm going to start greening this turn. Whether that's going to be forced by him or not. We could also just get hit with, like, I don't know, an omens or a famine and lose. Locusts. Pretty bad. I don't know what we're doing. Province mission, 2 coppers, maybe. Game bazaar, smithy. Count my gains, figure out that I have. What? 1, 5, 6, 7. If you lower any of the piles, you have to green. I don't know. There's something about staring at my computer screen doing nothing right now. It really isn't doing it for me. Okay, we've just made a decision. What's the decision going to be? Mission, smithy, gold. Copper. Delusion. Wonderful. That's just wonderful. Just hit me with poverty, man. Oh, we're legionary golding. Got it. Smithy was about the worst card to have on top. Or Smithy, well, I guess it was a good card to have on top. I guess my vampire gain is Smithy, and I buy, like, I don't know. Okay, or we could do that. Yeah, let's bottom deck a bunch of villages. Okay. Mission copper. Sure. Now we can go with bottom decking a bunch of smithies. Great. Great. So he has 6 gains, 3 merchant guild. I don't think there's much of a point in giving up a tie right here. So let's gain a duchy here, I think. Yeah. Alright. This gets legionaried, and I'm pretty fine with that. I mean, now he greens and wins. Yuck. This stuff comes up so completely apart. Maybe I should have just left the tie. Well, I could get curses or something. Province, mission. Copper. Bazaar, of course, turns into maybe smithy. Might have needed a native village for terminal balance. I don't know anymore. Haven't seen my deck in too long. I could try to attack him. If I think I need another turn. That is legionary attack. Um, Merchant Guild Duchy. I don't know if I think I'll need another turn now. Yeah, we'll get to the end of this one and find out. Okay. So I'm gonna need a mission here. And I'm not sure if I feel like scoring. Let's do something like that. I cannot draw this way. We trashed a smithy, that's good news. Could gain out another duchy here, that seems risky. Because he draws, he has what? 7 gains. Since I've already lost. Ugh. Just lost ability to think when stuff started going wrong. Yeah. Duchy gain's just gonna lose. How does everything work so damn perfectly for him? I don't know. Gain a bishop. Okay. That I can live with. Alright, let's figure out how to win this turn. That'd be really helpful. That's not gonna do it. Great, so smithy aside. Awesome. Well, I can gain 5 duchies. That's just gotta be wrong. I can also like do something like province mission. Go 7 here. Do something like province mission. I guess we may as well add a native village to it. And then, trash another smithy. That means he's going to have a lot of trouble drawing. Like, a lot of trouble drawing. So I could take something like a villain here. Potentially trash it to bishop. Potentially attack. Let's do that. I might be better off setting aside here. No. Let's go for this. Alright. I'll set aside. Okay. So there is village and smithy down there. Figure out what I want a bishop. Possibly merchant guild. Possibly province. Well, we're bishoping something. Maybe even just copper or silver. Well, let's just settle for a silver. And let's remove 2 coppers, yeah. Alright, he gets a second bad turn. Continues to buy province. Great. He's not going to have another one, I don't think. Well, doesn't want to discard a bazaar, wants to discard a province. Okay. Do I want a mission turn? I suppose so. May have been better off just setting up for the real turn. Last card is Merchant Guild. Fine. Villain doesn't do anything. Let's bishop it. Set aside is stuff that I don't really want to see. I could bat out the copper. So let's end buys, bat out, invest copper, vampire, trashes a merchant guild. I'm thinking a smithy. Yeah. Dodgy game. Alright. So now he'll win. Yuck. Yeah. God damn it. So that's going to end me on 14 points for the season. with a really bad result right here. And with how standings are, that's probably going to be B division, which sucks. And yeah, so that's probably going to be demotion. Oh well, it's been a decent run in A, and I guess we just had way too much stuff go way too wrong here. So